Virtusio, the shout-out app for industries, businesses, and services.
Risk and fire services and their role in product safety. What exactly are fire services? These are made up of individuals who conduct tests to determine whether or not a certain product fits the requirements of the law. The legislation stipulates that the roof and walls of buildings, planes, automobiles, and appliances must be fireproof or fire-resistant to secure the safety of those who will be using them and to prevent the loss of personal property from occurring. Consider the following scenario. A plane is on fire. If the plane is easily combustible, it will quickly come crashing down, resulting in the deaths of all passengers and crew members. Consider the scenario of a stove that catches fire spontaneously. It is possible that the fire could spread too quickly, and your family will be unable to escape, resulting in your death. Of course, no one wants something like that to take place. Experts in the fire service typically conduct tests in which the product is exposed to high temperatures. The test normally lasts 5 minutes. The test usually lasts 15 minutes or more for a fireproof product. A constant temperature of 2000 degF is often maintained with or without coal, gas, and air assistance. Firefighting businesses must ensure that their equipment matches the scenario of a burning house to test their products. Fire services are not unfamiliar to most people, but they are particularly useful in the aftermath of a fire. It's best to express gratitude to them and the firemen for preserving a sufficient number of houses and persons. Customers want to know that their business car, home, electronics, and appliances are secure before purchasing them. Are these shock and water resistant, as the name suggests? Is it possible to utilize them safely? What is the effectiveness of their operation in terms of its operation? And do they have a fire resistance or a fireproof rating? Because you don't want to lose your possessions in the event of a fire, you must carefully examine their requirements. As a result, before releasing the product to the general public, the corporation employs fire departments to test it out. It is significant for businesses to test their goods throughout the entire development process. The materials used must be of superior quality. People must still examine products at every stage of the manufacturing process to ensure long-lasting and functional. Finally, they must determine whether or not it is combustible by enlisting the assistance of firefighting professionals. Fire injury risk management. Fire injury risk management is a proactive approach to fire scene safety that begins long before receiving a call. Policy changes and new program implementations may appear to be a complex bother, not to mention an expensive expense to many departments. We hope that we can be a part of a successful, manageable plan for your team. Risk management techniques for success. Ideally, fire department risk management is intended to detect problems before they cause firefighter injuries. You can reduce injury or loss to your department by focusing on situations that could lead to possible hazards. Here is a simplified example of the procedures required to implement your risk management plan. Determine existing risk factors. Examine and prioritize them. Choose interventions and controls. Controls must be trained and implemented. System monitoring and management. It would help if you determined which health and safety risks are most important and address them first. Determine what needs to change following this risk assessment. Then, train workers, put appropriate signage, solicit feedback, and retrain as needed. The best effort is a collaborative effort. When it comes to risk management in the fire department, feedback is critical. A risk management strategy is only as good as its execution, and a risk management system is only as good as its overall management. When everyone is on board, the rules are clearly stated, and the rewards are well described, all of this becomes much easier. People in crucial jobs, such as those in charge of communications, vehicle maintenance, self-contained breathing apparatus, SCBA, and personal protective equipment, PPE, are more likely to comply with requirements when they feel heard. New employees must also be briefed on the specifics of your department's risk management plan. Conclusion: fire safety awareness is especially critical in venues such as theaters, hotels, malls, schools, and workplaces. A fire outbreak can result in death and damage to property and other assets. Ascertain that suitable fire safety equipment is installed. With adequate safety awareness, you can aid in a safe escape and possibly extinguish the fire. Learning how to operate different fire safety equipment, such as smoke detectors, fire extinguishers, and sprinklers, is also part of fire safety awareness.
If you've enjoyed watching this video, then give this video a like and share with a friend. Also click on the subscribe button below to be notified as new videos are released.